Good afternoon. My name is Chris Chen. I'm the president and co-founder of Verikai, and we are addressing the digital divide. So in the next 10 to 20 years, an unprecedented $30 trillion will transfer from a retiring generation to the millennial generation. This provides an interesting opportunity and problem for insurance companies. Millennials are different from their parents' generation, where once you'll have agents, brokers who had interactions with that generation. Now it's going to be replaced by a generation who is technology first, mobile first, and is going to want to interact through the technology channels, and they're going to show up there where you might know age, gender, their FICO score, maybe something from Milliman, but they're going to demand personalized products and services. The good news is we have generated more data in this past year as a human race than the prior rest of human history. But we only use 0.5% of it right now. And in fact, I would say in financial services and insurance, it's heavily weighted towards credit. And that's really a one-dimensional way of looking at human beings. So what our mission is as Verikai is to help insurance companies connect to the world of alternative data and machine learning to create insights. We have developed a database of 250 million people with over 5,000 attributes, and it grows all the time. And it's measured specifically on understanding when and where someone is in their life. We're measuring life events, behavior, psychology, and performance against financial products. So that way, when you append our data to your data, we begin to be able to help you to target, acquire, retain, quote, and underwrite in a much more granular way on an individual level. And so the ROI becomes very obvious over time. And so what we're able to do is then show you how to implement alternative data in a way that is easy to use and operational. So in one example here, we were asked by a health insurance company to try to predict variance off of their manual. And in this one particular case, it was women 18 to 34. And the manual said that they would claim on average $318 per month. We came in at $48 per month, and in fact, the results were $44 per month. And the reason is when you kind of dig into the data underlying who the segments were on the census, it was women who didn't buy a mail order, who were likely to drive a two-door car that was potentially a Volkswagen, were early in their investment careers, and were spending $2,000 to $5,000 dining out. This basically meant they were not likely to be in a relationship or not likely to have a child. And that's generally how this segment is quoted. And so this is what we would call an insight. And you can plug this insight into underwriting, into quoting, but if you're also doing anything direct to consumer, you can use it in leads, you can use it in Audience Cloud, you can push it to Facebook. So this insight can then be easily pushed in any operation that you're currently using. We're live with about 10 insurance companies right now, onboarding another 5. We're also live in the mortgage industry, and we invite you to come and talk with us afterwards to learn more about how consumer insights work. Thank you.